Hello and welcome to another update video about ADA Cardano. So yeah, I made that change that I already announced in the last video. Before that I had another 1-2 pattern here. Took that out because we dropped below the 45-cent level, even though it was only briefly. In the end we found support here, at least temporarily, but there is no guarantee that we are going to hold it. And also, going by the rules of the Elliott wave method, you basically invalidate it with that move below the 45 cents. Yeah, that overall 1-2 pattern. So if we take a look here at the moment at ADA, we can still make it work from a bullish perspective, but this is basically the last straw it has. So in the best case for the bulls, what we have seen here was a wave 1. Well, not like that, is it? More here, 1, then an A, B, C in a wave 2. So we've seen a 1-2 pattern. That tidied the chart up, to be honest, which is actually a good thing, because I based it on various 1-2 setups. At least I was investigating the chart based on that. I think we had 3 1-2 setups here on the chart, which of course only come into play when it finally plays out, yeah, and you see really that bullish movement to the upside. Condition for all of this was that we see a substantial breakout above the wave 1. Substantial breakout, which means you go above it and you hold it. This did not happen. So the condition for a continuation of this bullish movement was not fulfilled. Yeah, it would have had what you would have wanted to see. It would have been a move above that 55.7 cent level, the resistance area here, but then to hold it, not to drop back below it. You can see the retest failed. So in that sense, condition wasn't fulfilled, and now we see something that is more, you could call it more bearish. In the end, at the moment, you can still make it work from a bullish perspective, but I always told you a move below 45 cents, yeah, puts more emphasis, of course, on the bearish scenario, because very clearly we are threatening here that swing low at 40.2 cents, which is the low here from the 13th of July. It's actually 40.3, I think. 40.3 cents. So at the moment, again, in the best case, this is a leading, it's an expanded flat. What does that mean? So it means we had a wave 1 to the upside. We came down in a wave A, yeah, in a 3-wave move. We moved up in an overshooting wave B, and then we came down very strongly. That is normally the case in an expanded flat. You're coming down very strongly. We could have stopped above the wave A, then it would have been a so-called running flat. Here in an expanded flat, in a sense, I prefer these compared to running flats because they are a cleaner wave pattern, and they give you a chance to create a new structure from scratch because you make a lower low against wave A. And normally, if it is a leading, I don't know how it can, no, if it is an expanded flat, then what normally happens is you get an explosive move to the upside. Now, I'm not telling you that this has to happen. It would happen most likely in a scenario if this is really an expanded flat. What condition needs to be fulfilled? I'm just closing the window here, 1 second. What condition needs to be fulfilled to really make this an expanded flat? Well, to make this an expanded flat, we need to hold very simply above this swing low from the 13th of July, which is the 13th of July, yeah, which are 40.3 cents, 40.2 cents. That's where we need to hold. Ideally, we are already holding here in the green area, which is above the 88.7% FIB level. So 41.8, 41.9 cents. This level should hold. If we go below this, I think then there's a really, really good chance that we're losing the 40.3 cent level as well. Best target for me, if we lose this level, would be the 29 to 30 cent level. That is the 88.7% FIB level of the overall larger move on the ADA chart. So yeah, at the moment, possible last straw of the bulls here, but with a high risk now, as we've dropped far down so low. So let's zoom in and take a look at the more imminent wave count here. We currently could say, all right, maybe we have done already this 5-wave move to the downside with this latest wave 5 down, yeah. Absolutely possible. However, there's another variant I would like to introduce to you. So at the moment, this move, which is currently moving up here, is no evidence. There is no evidence that this is already the completion here, that the low is in of this wave C of the wave 2. No evidence. We have dropped into the reversal area. Yes, we've reversed so far, but I gave you this descending trend line, and I told you as long as we stay below the descending trend line, probably further downside. There's 2 points here that would make us more confident in saying, all right, maybe indeed the low is in here. One move would be a move above that 47.5 cent level, above the wave 4. Another move would be above the descending trend line. Until we stay, or as long as we stay below these, yeah, it's just getting tough. Now another scenario which would be more bearish, and again in this scenario we would need to hold above the 40.2 cent level. Well, let me just label you the subwaves here. I think that is actually more likely because it is sort of a tidier count taking into consideration all the subwaves here as well. That would assume that, all right, we had a wave 1 here, we had a wave 2 here. We then came down in a wave 1, I'll make that yellow, a wave 1. We moved up here in a wave 2, basically off the white wave 3. Then we came down here in a, yeah, you could say that this here was possibly the, let me just think here. Could say that this already was the wave 3. This here might have been the wave 4, very small one. And then we came down here in a wave 5. No, but these are only the subwaves. So 1, 2. Now that doesn't work out from the proportions. You would then, if we look at this, this would be a 1, 2, yeah, 3, 4, 5. No, so this would be the wave 3 in yellow here. Here, yeah. Then we had the wave 4 in yellow, the wave 5 down. The way this looks for me at the moment is that this here was only the 3rd wave. Yeah. And we are now in the 4th wave here in white. So we can work out what the retracement, the most likely retracement level would be for this wave 4 in white. And let's draw the fibs. That would give us as a minimum target actually the 47.8 cent level. So keep an eye on that. And again, this already shows you that if we go above this level here, yeah, I told you that the first indicator that the low might be in would be a move above this swing high, and that's true, but it's only an indication. If this particular wave count here is correct that I show you, we would now in a wave 4 actually move at least to 47.8 cents, maybe even 49.8 in a wave 4 retracement. So be careful here. This would at the moment be my preferred count. So we need to be on the, we need to have on the radar that we could get a retracement to the upside, potentially even break above this trend line here, and then may come down once more. So at the moment it's really, really uncertain here. Still though, the trend line is relevant, but condition is as always, we break above it and we hold it. Yeah, so that the low is in here already and that we've completed already the move down here. The condition would be we break above the trend line and hold it, like with a retest. Because what could very well happen, as indicated here, we go above it in a move to the 23.6% fib level, and we just drop below it again, you know, basically a fake out. So yeah, keep an eye on that. I think there may be one more leg down after a more substantial retracement to the upside. We'll see. And any move down needs to hold above 40.2 cents. Very important, because if we go below 40.2 cents, yeah, then I think we'll see a major sell-off. Could go first to 38 cents, the previous low from the 12th of May, and then the 29 to 30 cent level, which is the 88.7% Fibonacci retracement level. So hopefully that video was useful. Hope you liked the update. If you did, please hit the like button, leave a comment and subscribe. And if you really like the content, then check out the channel membership, and also make sure that you please follow us on Instagram and Twitter. You can find the links for those in the description. Thanks a lot for watching. Bye bye.